What's good? Ain't nothing else going on as well. What up, though? What's good? I think I left my glasses in my car, but I don't feel like going to the car right now. uh, what up, though? What's been good? What up? What's good? I only left out the house one time today, surprisingly, and I was to go get something to eat. And the food I even ate, I didn't even eat all of it. I only ate a quarter of it. What's up, though? CA3. Your boy ain't been on StreamYard in forever. I ain't talked to nobody in a while directly. I mean, I talk to Dante and Nomis like every day, every other day. So they're common. Them two is common who I talk to. Sometimes I just talk to Nomis on the phone by myself. Sometimes I talk to Dante by myself on the phone. I talk to both of them, on a three-way. But us three, we probably the three closest DVE guys. Like us three is close to each other. Everybody else is like they there, but they don't got that connection. Hell yeah, I can't wait till this virus crap is over. I cannot wait. I gotta be stuck in the house. I got laid off because of the coronavirus. Like, that's my money, man. That's my money. I got laid off because of that, and my job wasn't essential. Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck this virus bullshit. Even though to a degree I think it's getting blown out of proportion. I know Kiwana. I know like everybody getting laid off. Today I just when I went out to Coney Island, yeah, that's what I went to. When I went to Coney Island, I was cussing this dude out literally today. He made me cuss him out. I was trying to be so generous and so considerate. Like this guy, I was trying to tell him he fucked up my order, and because I was getting it for somebody. They fucked up. Well, I was getting it for myself and somebody else. They fucked up my order, and then he gonna sit up here and act like I'm stupid or some shit. No, no, you fucked up my order. You just gave me the wrong order. Like it made no sense. I was getting frustrated, and he kept on ignoring me on what I was trying to explain to him. So I started nutting the fuck up, like because you not about to disrespect me and keep cutting me off on what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you something, and what you fucked up on, and you gonna sit up here and just cut me off and start throwing f bombs. So like I just start snapping on his ass, like bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna nut the fuck up and I'll slap the fuck out your stupid ass. I try to be respectful as hell, like, and I'm usually the calm, chill, respectful guy. I'm usually calm and chill. I don't usually snap like that. If you got me doing that, then it's your fault. He was pissing me off to no end. It was going to get. It's going to teach people the lesson to start washing their hands and wiping their ass. Man, I've been washing my hands long before this virus even came out. I really have. I've been washing my hands and sanitizing my hands all the time. Take a shower, all that. I do all that to stay safe and stay clean. So I know a lot of people. Like I said, I said this a couple weeks ago. I know a lot of people that'll get done taking the shit and just walk out the fucking public restroom like nothing was there, like nothing happened, like no sink was there or something. and they was about nasty as fuck. I'm like, and then these be the same people that try to shake your hand. I see my own when I was working in retail. I see my own manager. I see my own manager took a piss and walked out that bitch without washing his hands. And then 2 minutes later, he tried to shake my hand. I looked at him like he was fucking stupid. Like, really? You think I'm about to wash your hand? You think I'm about to shake your hand like this? No, you nasty fuck. Go back in that restroom and wash your hands. But yeah, Kiwana McCray, you said Hana always fucking up your orders too. Man, a lot of places always fucking up orders, but Benny Hanna's, the DoorDash experience I had there, they ain't fucking up my shit. But I'm quite sure they fucked up some people's orders. You said one of my cousins in Detroit got that shit. Shit, my cousin got that shit. So what's up though? Loyal to Houston. What up though? Kyle. This shit is asinine. I know y'all want to ask me some questions. What jobs y'all gonna look for if your job don't want to hire you back? What jobs you gonna go to? Because not everybody, not just because you got laid off doesn't mean you can come back to that job. What jobs will you look for if you can't get your old job back? That's the question right there. Dude, when I got oh, rest in peace to your granddad. That's fucked up. He died from it? Wow. Like when they diagnosed him with the disease, it was like he has the COVID-19. You said a job that got my degree in. What kind of degree you had? Because I know a lot of people that got master degrees and stuff, and they don't work the job they worked all their whole life for. They work from kindergarten. Well, they worked their whole life from school just not to get the job. So yeah. What up though, Troxel? Yeah, I'm safe. I only left this house one time. I thought about picking up a bottle of wine, but I was like, nah, I ain't even got that much cash. Associate's degree in social work. Right? I don't know. It's like a lot of social work opportunities out there. I'm surprised you didn't get nothing. Even though I couldn't be no social worker, I'll probably end up. These people is crazy out here, man. I'll probably have to beat somebody's ass on site. What up, though, Jay Ali? What up, though? There's another virus called Hanta. From where? Is it from? Is it in the United States going on right now? Is we dying from a virus that's not even really coronavirus? It's a virus that's worse than that. It's a possibility. The doctors don't know what to call it though. It's virus. It's other viruses out here. I'm quite sure of it that people dying from right now, but they want to say the coronavirus killing them because you have to have a bachelor's degree in order to be in the actual field. Well, I got my associate's degree. I ain't got my bachelor's yet. Shit, I was about to go back to school this fall. I actually was about to register back for school so I could just finish that shit. Simmons or Okuda? I'm gonna say Okuda's the better player in my opinion because, well, then again, I don't know. He could be another D Millionaire. All I know. Remember when D Miller was this locked down, great corner that had no flaws and just this great player, and then he went to the Jets was about ass as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he was a bust. I'm kind of afraid of that situation. But then again, that year was weak as hell for corners. Well, I ain't gonna say for corners because Slade we got Slade and Darius Slade was the best corner in that draft. But wait, what school did Milliner come from? I know it was Jonathan Banks and Darius Slade coming from that school, Mississippi State. And I always told people Darius Slade was the better player, and people thought I was stupid. I'm like, no, he is the better player, more athletic, got better instincts. He just need to get coached up a little bit. But also, it's been from a deer mice. Deer mice. What you mean by that? Hantavirus is an old virus available in China right now, but it's not serious because it's only transmitted through contamination of food with rat and mice. Shit, motherfucker. I wonder if some of us get that shit because there's a lot of these people that don't wash their hands, man, or don't they so nasty. Like they'll put raw food on cooked food type shit. You know, some dumb shit like that, or they'll touch several things with their gloves. You know, nasty as hell. Like, or they'll, I don't know. It's disgusting. I know, Bravo. I know you know about that shit. You a doctor. People in Seattle got hantavirus. Because I know ever since this virus went on, all the Chinese restaurants closed down, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. You said, how do I feel about the upcoming draft? I feel pretty good with it. I think the first 3 rounds gonna tell a lot about the Lions because we have 4 picks in the first 3 rounds. We got 2/3 and we got 2 third-round picks and 1 first and 1 second. Excuse me. And honestly, I think this cornerback class is better than people giving it credit for. There's a lot of good corners coming out of this draft. Honestly, it is. So you can get a good corner in the second, 3rd round if you want to go there. Man, be on different topic. What's your opinion on the Pistons rookie Sekou Dubayo? Sekou, I like Sekou a lot. I'm a big fan of Sekou right now. Like, yeah, he had fell off. Like, he had fell off since he debuted as a starter. He fell off, but you know, he hit his rookie wall, you know what I'm saying? And Dwayne Casey's stupid ass want to send him to the fucking G League because he's afraid of a rookie developing. Because he want to play just veterans. Like, he's a rookie, bro. Rookies gonna bump their head a couple times. They ain't gonna come out the gate A1 day one on some Zion Williamson, LeBron James type shit, Michael Jordan type shit. Is come out busting ass, averaging 25 a night. No. Sometimes it might take a couple years for them to really get their strides going. Like Giannis, for example. Giannis didn't come out the gate to start busting ass and just start killing people and getting MVPs and all that shit. No, it took Giannis a few years to become good. Period. It took Giannis like 3 or 4 years before he really became good, even though he's still young. He's still really young. And still got a long way to go in his career. But It took him a few years to really become good. Same goes for Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry, he was always a good shooter. He always could shoot the three. Ever since his college days, he always had a 3-point shot. But other parts of his game haven't developed, like early parts in his career until like later on in his career, like a few years in his career. Shoot. So, but Dwayne Casey, this dude had 2 bad games. G League, you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Like, you gotta let him develop, man. Yeah, he gonna, like I said, he gonna bump his head a couple of times. Let him make his mistakes so he can learn from it. And hell, you want to go that far? Even rookie LeBron James had his flaws, and he came out great. Even he had flaws. LeBron James wasn't a great shooter, not for real. He couldn't shoot the ball, not consistent. He couldn't shoot the ball for real. He definitely couldn't shoot threes. Then, I mean, later on in his career, yeah, LeBron started hitting threes, but at the beginning phases, no, he couldn't shoot threes. Like, he wasn't great at posting up like that, like he is now. He could post you up now and pull back a fadeaway. He didn't do that at the beginning of his career. I just hate Dwayne Casey. I want his ass fired. Fuck the bullshit. I gave him chance. I gave him enough chances, man. Like, he just irritates my soul. Like, the way he does his substitutions and his lineups, and like he'll have the wrong guys in the game too long, and he'll have the right guys that's supposed to be in the game while they're hot and making shots. He'll take them out fast as hell. It just irks my soul. But yeah, I know y'all want to jump in this. I know y'all want to jump in this live stream real quick. Let's talk. You think the Pistons get lucky in the draft? Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I don't know who we gonna get, man, out of this draft. I don't know. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I like Edwards from Georgia. I want to get him really bad, but because he could score, and we need a score right now. I mean, LiAngelo Ball, I like him too, but he ain't got no defense. I mean, let's be real. Oh yeah, rest in peace to your auntie, Mondo. I seen that on Facebook. Now, how's the weather in Detroit? Stupid. This weather is stupid. It went from 70 degrees to the next day, like 40 degrees with snow. Literally. I'm not even kidding you. Literally. It went from 70 to 45 with snow. It rained early in the day, then it snowed. I'm like, what? That made no sense. That made no sense. Yeah, my phone is finally charged. Finally. It took forever. I seen Noam tweet about Mike Valenti and how stupid his opinions are. Well, I'm like, of course. I listen to 97 One Ticket, but not when he on. I know that's when most people watch his his crew and all. That's because he come on prime time of the day. He come on the prime time, like in the afternoon when everybody getting off work and they want to have something to listen to on the radio. That's the only reason why you get a lot of viewers. Other than that, if he was on in the morning, Mike Valenti would be a second thought, like because he says some of the dumbest shit ever. I mean, every once in a blue moon, I might agree with him on some topics. Every once in a blue moon, but he just say some of the dumbest shit ever, and he got a bunch of yes men. Mike Sullivan is a yes man. Everything Mike say, he agrees to. Everything. I don't like that. That's why I miss Terry Foster, because he didn't have the same mind as Mike. So yeah, that's just the that Suicide Squad on, but you heard about NBA YoungBoy. Oh yeah, I heard about him and Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I heard about that. I didn't like NBA YoungBoy. Like I don't like Floyd Mayweather at all. I kind of feel bad for him because his daughter just don't listen to him, even though he's not a good father in my opinion. Like it's always women. It's always these women loving fuck boys. They love fuck boys. They love them. They love fuck boys and thugs and shit. Women love that shit. They like fucking men that had like 10 kids and shit. And like nine different baby mamas or some shit. They like fucking them type of dudes. But it be dudes that be single as hell, no kids, got a whole career, all money and all that shit. Well, he ain't got as much as him, but he got a stable, good life. And they don't want to mess with that guy. They want to mess with that thug fast life bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then these women have like 6 kids, 5 kids, talking about why I can't find a good man when no man want to fuck with your ass because your body looking busted up. This bitch looking like a goddamn Dorito and shit, shaped like a Dorito, look like a breadstick and shit. This bitch had no good features no more, and men just gonna decline your ass. That's just the fact. I mean, shit. And the bitch be toxic as fuck. Like nobody want to. Ain't no man, no real man want to deal with that. So, shout out to Chauncey Billups, and she messed with NBA YoungBoy, a guy that got all these baby mamas, young as hell, and he got herpes. Stupid. Shout out to Chauncey Billups through the first Piston from the championship squad that admitted Carmelo to Detroit would have won us multiple rings. I be saying I don't know because Melo was selfish. Ben Wallace didn't agree. Ben Wallace did not agree. Chauncey might agree, but Ben Wallace don't agree with that. Ben Wallace, he said if we drafted Carmelo, we wouldn't have won a title at all because of his me first mentality, and that's true. Why do you think he still don't got a ring? You know, now he bouncing from team to team. And Melo, he was cold. He was a good player, but he just not a team player. It just is what it is. You said Melo and start Tayshaun off the bench as a 6-man. No, Tayshaun was the perfect fit for the Pistons. He was that perfect fit for the Pistons. First of all, our defense would have been ass. Well, I ain't gonna say ass, but it wouldn't have been as good because Carmelo plays absolutely no defense his whole career. You said he played all right defense early in his career. His defense is average at best. And it wasn't even average. It was slightly below average. Like Melo, like he would have want the ball too much, man. It didn't fit the Pistons. It just wasn't a fit because the Pistons was more team oriented. Everybody had to play a role in that 04 championship. Everybody played a role, even the bench players. Like everybody had to play a role. Like Tayshaun, he was locking up some of the better perimeter offensive players in the league. Like you see what he did to Kobe in the 04 finals? He clamped them down. He locked them the fuck up. Kobe didn't do shit. He had one decent game. Well, he had one okay game with a big shot. But other than that, Kobe was terrible. He was getting locked down by Tayshaun. Only time Kobe really did anything when Rip Hamilton was guarding him. But He said Rip was a great player. He was. Rip was our scorer. Damn. It seems like every time I make a video, somebody want to mess with me. I'd be here all day, nothing to do. Like, but that '04 finals, like, yeah, Kobe, man. I mean, Carmelo would have got exposed, man. He not that kind of player. He not a clutch player, and not for real, not for real. Yeah, he had a couple game-winning shots in his career and all that, but he ain't no clutch player for real. He not. When it comes to the big moments, Carmelo, he curls up like a shrimp, like he does nothing. Shoot. Even in the 2000 them years, in the 2000s, early 2000s. Remember when the Lakers played against the Nuggets and he choked and Kobe was busting their ass? You don't remember that? But yeah, he wouldn't. Like I said, he wouldn't fit with this team. Not in my opinion. Looking back at it now, like yeah, he would have been our scorer, but I felt like the Pistons should have won like 3 titles in the 2000s. 3. We should have won one 04, 05, and maybe 06. But the Heat was just too much for us. And y'all lost 05 to San Antonio at 7. And D Wade was balling in 06 for that ring. Yeah, I know. You know what's funny? I felt like if the Pistons played the Lakers in 2003 and not 2004, we probably could have won the championship that year too. I mean, not 2003, but yeah, 2003. If we played the Spurs, we probably could have beat the Spurs that year. I keep forgetting the Spurs made it to the finals like almost every other year in the early 2000s. They literally made the finals every other year. Almost, except from 3 years the Lakers won it. But other than that, they was winning that shit like every other year. 03, 05, 07. They won one in 99 and 2013. 04 Pistons was the best defensive team ever. That's debatable with the only team you could debate that with is the Bad Boys Pistons, in my opinion, as far as defensive goes. In my opinion, because the Pistons always had the greatest defensive teams ever. I know y'all got more questions, or y'all gonna jump in this little stream real quick. I specifically made this a stream so somebody can get their 2 cents in. I was trying to see if I could talk to some people I ain't talked to in a while. 05, y'all lost the 7. I know. San Antonio, like if Rasheed Wallace didn't leave my man's open, bro. Robert Horry is the greatest clutch shooter in NBA history. I don't care what nobody say. He's better than Kobe and Jordan in the clutch, bro. Like, like he's a heartbreaker, bro. I know everybody gonna say Michael Jordan or they gonna say Kobe, but Robert Horry, bro. Robert Horry would just he break people's hearts. You know how many clutch shots he made in his career that put daggers in people's hearts? Dog, I don't know, it's an eyelash in my eye or what. Salute, man, you're okay, man. We haven't talked in a while. I know. He said he still haunts you. Hit the cap, but almost every other year because the competition wasn't there like the some years with in the West. Like the Lakers was the Lakers. I mean, they lost to them in 03 in the Western Conference Finals. So they're still going to college. Yeah, you ain't hear I say I said I was going to enroll back in this year. I was. I mean, I was about to do it. This coronavirus kind of fucked me up, so I might just wait till September. Well, fall, I should say. Fast, Robert Horry, clutch shot. Bob was a beast. Ain't nobody fucking with Robert Horry in the clutch, bro. He made clutch shots when he was with Houston. He made them when he was with Lakers. He made them with the Spurs, man. He just out here just banking shots. He broke my soul in 05, bro. I was about to cry for real. I shed one tear. I was crying. I was mad as hell the Pistons lost. I was so salty. I was so salty. I'm up in here rocking my goddamn Chauncey Billups jerseys and Ben Wallace jerseys up in here looking salty as hell. When he in Game 7, Robert Horry killed us. He did. He was busting our ass, dog. That shit was terrible. Robert Horry and Tony Parker was killing our shit. Disgusting. Yeah, Manu was a beast back in the day. Yeah, Manu was the truth. Manu was that truth, bro. Manu is a beast back in the day. Yeah. What's up though? What's up though? Taking is my world. I'm trying to get back to my old self a little bit, man. It's like all I've been doing has been gone for home. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been home. I just been working and spending time with my loved ones and all that shit. But I haven't really been focused on my YouTube for real. I mean, I'll make a video, but it'll take me forever to make the next video. So, which competition in the NBA do you think is better, the '90s or the 2000s? The '90s, you had the Bulls. You had the Bulls. Obviously, they had Scottie Pippen and Grant Hill and Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway. Their Orlando Magic team was about cold as hell. They could have actually won the finals, but I don't know. They was cold. You had the New York Knicks with Patrick Ewing, John Starks, and people like that. Charles Oakley. Like, you had David Robinson, the Spurs. Even though the Spurs weren't really like that for real. The Pistons in the 90s, they wasn't great either. They was okay. They had two good players, Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse. And if you want to add a third, maybe Theo Radcliffe or Joe Dumars. But other than that, I mean, the East was good, but it wasn't like dominant. The West in the 90s, I mean, you had the Rockets and I don't know, man. I'm gonna say the competition in the 2000s was stronger. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the 90s, like some of the players weren't as athletic as the 2000s players. Like with Kobe, T-Mac, you know what I'm saying? Kobe, T-Mac, you had the Lakers, and then you had the Pistons in the 2000s. You could count the Pistons too. The Spurs, Tim Duncan, Ginobili, Parker. You know, you could count Robert Horry too because he broke my heart as a 12-year-old. He broke my soul. But yeah, you got him. You got them, and then you got the Suns. That squad, man, the Suns squad, they had a squad, though. They should have won a championship. I don't know what the fuck wouldn't happen with the Suns, bro. Suns had all offense. They was a high power offense. They scored a lot of points in a quick hurry. They had them. You had them. You could say in the East, you had the Nets with Jason Kidd. Like I say it was better players from the 2000s because you had Kobe and Shaq. Well, Shaq was in the 90s, but yeah, Vince Carter. Vince Carter was in his prime. He was killing people. Vince Carter was dunking on people and busting people ass. Like Vince Carter he could do more than just dunk the ball. A lot of people forgot Vince Carter used to shoot the shit out the basketball too. He could shoot threes like a motherfucker. A lot of people forgot about that part about Vince Carter. They're like, he's just the greatest dunker ever. Like, you know, Vince Carter also can shoot threes too, right? and like shoot fadeaway shots and shit like that. In his prime anyway. Oh yeah, the Mavericks, Dirt Nowitzki should have won 2 titles. I don't know how he didn't. Dirk Nowitzki, one of my favorite players of all time. They had that 06 team. They had Eric Dampier and I don't know if Michael Finley was still with them. I think he was. Michael Finley. They had Jerry Stackhouse, Jason Terry. They had a squad. What the fuck? Why they win no title? And one of them years they won almost 70 games in 07 and got swept in the first round by the Warriors, bro. The Utah Jazz, I always thought that was fraudulent in the 2000s. Yeah, they was in the playoffs and all, but I knew they weren't going nowhere. You can't trust no Carlos Boozer, bro. They had Meme Okoro. Yeah, he could shoot the ball, but Meme Okoro have to be the sole reason why you go to the finals or Western Conference Finals for that matter. Shit, Mike D'Antoni, he's like George Karl. They got good regular season resumes, but playoffs, no. You say Jazz missed their shot in the 90s if it wasn't for Jordan. Oh yeah, they did. They really did miss their shot. Like Michael Jordan just broke their souls in the 90s. Like, and the Jazz, they had a good team. They had a good team with Stockton, Russell, Havlicek, Malone. They had some players on that team. So it just if they played against anyone else, they probably would have won the title. Seriously. If they played against anybody else, besides the Bulls with Pippen and Jordan, they probably would have won the NBA championship. If they would play against the New York Knicks, they probably would have beat them. Honestly, let's be real here. Oh yeah, the Kings was good for a couple years. It was good in the early 2000s. Like I felt like they should have beat the Lakers in 02, but the referees start holding the damn Kings and shit, start cheating and shit. They should have actually beat the Lakers. Because that Kings team, they had a squad, dog. Pedro Stojakovic is still one of my favorite players of all time. Like Pedro just his three, he one of the best 3-pointers of all time. Top 3-point shooter of all time. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Period. Curry, Allen, and Pedro. Best 3-point shooters ever. Pedro had a stroke. I know people ain't gonna agree with my top 3 best 3-points. People gonna say Larry Bird and all that shit. No. Man, Bird ain't fucking with Ray Allen and Curry from 3. Get the fuck out of here. And they shot the ball from a further distance than Bird did. Larry Bird, his 3-point line was basically a mid-range spot in today's NBA. So he not fucking with them. I bet you money Michael Jordan will beat Larry Bird in a 3-point contest. Yeah, I said it right here on camera. Jazz. In the 2000s, the team. You said Bibby, Christie, Peja, Weber, Vlade Divac. He was underrated as a center. They had a squad, man. Doug Christie was cold. Like his defense was nasty. They did have Mike Williams. I mean, Jason Williams, and Jason Williams was cold. Jason Williams, like that boy can ball. Like they had him for a minute, then they traded him for Mike Bibby to the Memphis Grizzlies or Vancouver Grizzlies, whatever the fuck. In the 2000s, the teams had to win 50 games to be an 8th seed in the West. Yeah, I know. You had to win at least 48 games or better to be an 8th seed in the West. The competition was steep. But back then, the NBA changed their rules. Like, back then, it wasn't like 1 seed against 8 seed. Like, it was teams that had a higher seed than the other team because they got more wins in their divisions and their respective divisions than the other team. But other teams that had less wins in their division, it was teams that had less wins in their division that was ranked higher, I should say. Then it was teams that, like with more wins, but they was in a weaker division and they had a lower seed. But they changed all that. They made it correct in the NBA. They fixed that. I'm glad they fixed that. It used to be like a 3 seed against an 8 seed, something like that. Like things that didn't make sense. You said Bobby Jackson lost the bench, yup. The Kings had a squad. He knew Turkaloo. He had a shot too. Shoot. I know some people gonna say Jason Capono, but Jason Capono, man, nah. I know he won 3-point contest and hit 50% from 3, but he wasn't all that as a player. All he could do is shoot threes. He couldn't shoot threes like in traffic or nothing like that. What else I was saying? Peja or Clay? If you want to be honest with you, Clay is a better player, but 3-point shooting, that's tough. Because Clay can shoot that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. It's some days that Klay Thompson, honestly, Klay Thompson, he hit more clutch threes than Curry did. I'm gonna say that much. He broke people's souls in the finals in West. He broke the Thunder's soul. The Oklahoma City Thunder's soul. He absolutely broke their hearts. That was the last year KD and Westbrook was together. Broke their hearts. You said also 04 KG took the what up though Hitman by the way. Took them to the Western Conference Finals and then they lost to the Lakers. But that T-Wolves is weak though. They was kind of weak though. They had KG. You could say Sam Cassell, old ET looking ass. They had him, Wally Serviak, Ottawa Ottawa Candy. He was trash as fuck, but they had him. They had him. Mike James was on the pit. I don't know, was he on the Pistons by this point, or he was still on the T-Wolves? I don't remember, but they had some okay players, but they weren't really a great team. You know what I'm saying? You said Pedro was still, yeah. I'm saying Klay Thompson is a better player. I would say as far as 3-point shooting, I don't know. That's tough. That's real tough. But Pedro, like, he had a stroke, dog. But that's tough. That's real tough. Oh yeah, they had crazy Spreewell, crazy ass Spreewell up in here choking coaches and shit, and getting to fights and all kinds of shit with his crazy ass. He choked out his coach and go to state, and then went to the T-Wolves. KG didn't have help outside of Spreewell. Spreewell was good. Oh yeah, Spreewell was on that team too. But Wally Serviak, he could shoot the ball a little bit, but he wasn't all that. He was average as hell. Because Sam Cassell, he was all right. He was all right, but he wasn't he don't move the meter. You know what I'm saying? Even though I used to play NBA Live 2005, have Sam Cassell be busting people's ass up here cooking motherfuckers, shooting threes and mirroring shots. But other than that, yeah. You saw the Max Kellerman, they said Carmelo wouldn't get rings with the Pistons when they were good. I agree. We wouldn't have won shit, man. Carmelo would have probably been selfish as fuck. It probably would, honestly, if we did go to the final, we would have lost because Carmelo's selfish ass play. Like, it'll be a guy wide open. Chauncey Billups be open for three, right? And Chauncey Billups a great 3-point shooter. Carmelo will take a shot in triple coverage and shit and break the shit out the motherfucker. He will ruin that shit for the Pistons, dog. Toxic. And then his attitude would not fit in that. It would not suit well in that locker room. It wouldn't. Ben Wallace would have probably bitch slapped the hell out of Carmelo Anthony. Seriously. He would have bitch slapped Carmelo Anthony and have him go in his own locker. Like, actually walk in his locker and close it and tell him to be in there for the whole night. I don't think it would have worked. Our thoughts on the positive trade receptions from other teams. What you mean from, like, the Lions? If you're talking about the Lions, if we trade back, say like we trade back the 5 with Miami. Like, if we get Simmons, Okuda, okay, I won't be mad at that. Yeah. But if Chase Young is there at 3, and you still talking about trading back, I'm going to strangle Bob Quinn, man. I'm going to find him at Allen Park behind one of them facilities or whatever. I'm going to find him, Matt Patricia. I'm going to hit Matt Patricia in the head with a baseball bat. And then I'm going to hit Bob Quinn in the head with a baseball bat and then shove it up his ass and then throw him in my trunk. And then we're going to send him to the woods and beat the shit out of him. We're going to beat them senseless. So, yeah. Oh, Lord, we got the Malice at the Palace, the Indiana Thugs, a.k.a. Ron Artest and Steven Jackson. Man, I ain't going to lie. Like, the Malice at the Palace would have never happened. It would have never happened if that family not throw that drink when Ron Artest was trying to calm himself down. He threw that beer right in his face. He got up and started swinging. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they were piecing. It was piecing. Ron Artest was popping them, but Steven Jackson was definitely bopping their ass for real, for real. It was a bunch of drunk Caucasians up in there just trying to act ignorant and threw a drink at them. Hey, man, Steven Jackson start piecing their ass up like boop, boop, boop. Beating the shit out of them fans, boy. Rasheed Wallace up in the crowd trying to break this shit up. Ben Wallace looked like he wanted to be Ron Artest's ass, and I thought he actually would. But that shit was crazy. Giving them the fucking Church's Chicken special and shit, the 2-piece special with the biscuit on that bitch, beating the shit out of his ass. Better get another wide receiver. Man, we ain't getting no receiver in the first round. Nah, the Lions was at 12, 14, 15, and a receiver was there like CeeDee Lamb, then yeah, knock yourself out. I won't get mad. I won't be pissed at that. If you get a receiver in the first round and you get like another second and another third or something like that, then yeah, I would not be mad the Lions traded back. You get CeeDee Lamb, then you get a running back and a defensive lineman, and then you get a corner. Like the cornerback class is better than people think it is. But hey man, you said no way the Redskins passing up on Chase Young. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, they drafted a lot of defensive linemen in the past few years, so I don't know, man. But who knows? Chase Young could get drafted to the Redskins and propel the Redskins to being a good team again. You know, he could do what Nick Bosa did. He turned that defense around. And the 49ers defense was already good the year before the Super Bowl year, which is this past season. Their defense was already good. He was just that missing piece. But who knows? If Chase not there, I think the Lions trading back. I honestly believe that. Because I don't like Okudah at 3. I mean, I like Okudah. He's a great player. I just don't like him at 3. Because, look, do you really need a corner that bad? Well, okay, maybe you do. Because Desmond Trufant, he already, 30 years old? He 30 already? So, and he not the spring chicken. So, yeah, I guess you can get him, but I don't know, man. It's a tricky situation because the Lions also need a linebacker. Our linebacker core is ass. Our linebacker core is garbage. Like, do I have to go into this rant again about the linebacker core? Kristen Jones is fucking trash as fuck. I don't know how the hell he getting extended contracts every year. He is sorry. He can't cover. He missed tackles. Like, he sucks. And he's not the most athletic guy out there. Like, he sucks, bro. Bad. Then you got Jared Davis, all the athleticism in the world, and don't know how to have no awareness at all. Has no awareness. He doesn't. And he's not that great in coverage for a guy with the amount of athleticism he has. Jared Davis very athletic, but but if you don't got no instincts and no awareness and can't find out what the hell the offense trying to do to you, you're not going to go far. Period. You said, do I think the Lions might get Simmons? I'm saying it's about a 45% chance the Lions get Simmons if Chase Young is not there by number 3. Now everybody want Tua and all that shit, but I seen his pro day. Everything to me didn't look natural. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say he healthy and all that, but it was a lot of safe shit that he was doing at his pro day to me. It was too much safe shit. It looked safe as hell. Like it just didn't feel like he was actually trying to move around and do all that. It didn't come off to me like that. Lions trade with the Dolphins 5 and 26 bit. I would love to get Epinesa. He might not be the most athletic, but he just a hard worker with good techniques. I don't know. He could be the next Jared Allen. All I know. Shoot, Everson Griffin ain't the most athletic defensive end in the world either, but he's a hard working guy with a great motor, and he murders the Lions. So again, even though Chase Young is more athletic. He said Jared Davis got to go. I like Tavai better. He outplayed Jared Davis to me. Yeah, he did. Davis was terrible. Like he missed tackles. Like he whips the quarterback every time he tried to go for a sack. Even with all that athleticism. Is the NFL going to be on ABC TV? Most likely, yeah. Most likely. It's going to be on ABC television. If it's going to be on ESPN, it's most likely going to be on ABC as well. We need star players for our teams. Taking chances is a must. We had to suck for far too long. Yeah, like honestly, I know people ain't going to agree with this, but if you really want Chase Young that bad, Lions, you would trade up to number 2 to get him. Because we all know Joe Burrow going number 1, even though some people say he might fall down to number 3 or 4, which is kind of, I don't know why, but if Joe Burrow was to fall to the Lions in some miraculous fucking way, then I'm going to tell the Lions to get Joe Burrow with no hesitation. Like, Joe Burrow is here at number 3. Take him. Oh, we got Stafford. Yeah, but you need a young quarterback. And Stafford been banged up for the past 2 years, and he's getting older, and he haven't won you shit yet. So yeah, get that guy. Even though I don't trust Tua though, I that pro day didn't convince me. It didn't convince me he's all the way back yet. I know the doctors say he's good and all that, but like it just didn't feel natural to me. You say you like Jacob Eason? I don't. I'm not a big fan of his. You said Disney owns ABC and ESPN. Yeah, I know. Damn, Disney owe everything, man. They gonna owe your mama and daddy too in a minute, shoot. Jared Davis, man, if he keep being trash, I'm gonna put him on special teams or water boy because I think he'd be a good special teamer, man. I feel like the Lions should get 2 linebackers in this draft. One early in the earlier rounds and and one in the middle rounds. We need a linebacker. You said fuck Tua, his overrated ass said he don't want to play here. That's why I don't want to. I don't want nobody to say they don't want to play here. They're like, that ain't true. Yes, it is true. I remember them saying that shit. And Tua, yeah, he gonna look great. You got Jerry Judy and motherfucking Henry Ruggs. two receivers that's going to probably be in the top 15 in the draft, top 10, top 15. You got two top receivers in the country, bro. Of course you're going to be looking sweet as hell. Of course. And then you got Harris as a running back. Like, come on, bro. You said Lions need another explosive receiver. Yeah, we do. Which is why I was saying to myself, like, the Lions should have traded for Brandon Cooks because we need somebody with speed, dog. And he got plenty of it. And he's only 26 years old. I wouldn't mind getting him. I know people gonna say, "Oh, he ain't that." He one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. This dude had 3 consecutive 1,000-yard receiver seasons. So again, I mean, he ain't had one last year because he was hurt. But other than that, he had 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons on different teams. So you know the man can play. But if the Lions was picking lower in the draft, I would definitely get Henry Ruggs, man. Like, we need speed, dog. Bad. Marvin Jones ain't go. His contract ends at the end of this year. So does Amendola. And Kenny Golladay on his last year of his rookie contract. So, I know we're gonna sign back Kenny Golladay. I know we're gonna sign him back. That's not even a thought in my mind. He coming back to the Lions. Now Marvin Jones and Amendola. I didn't want to sign back Amendola, to be honest with you. I didn't. I really didn't. I felt like we should have got somebody younger. Sign somebody younger at least. But that's just me. Chase Claypool is a light-skinned baby Calvin. I seen Chase Claypool's film. I'm not that impressed with him. I'm not. He don't impress me. It ain't because he ain't got the super burners or nothing. His route running is lazy as hell. Like, his route running is lazy. He's not a consistent blocker. Like, in a run game, no. Hell no. I mean, he got good hands, but then again, you ain't gotta be at that size, you ain't gotta be the greatest route runner. But his route running is lazy, bro. Like, he half-ass do shit. Like, I ain't got time for that. The Lions already got a jump ball receiver. We need receivers with different skill sets. We need a burner. Amendola ain't no damn burner. Amendola run like a 4.9 and shit. Offensive lineman speed and shit. So, again, what the fuck? You said he did run a 4.4. Yeah. But then again, Chase Claypool he might come out and be a beast. Who knows? Who is the best receiver and O-line in the draft? O-line this year, man. Mm-hmm. It ain't no offensive lineman that's really impressed me. Like, this, I had to do more research on the offensive lineman. But receiver, I looked at positions like the positions of need. Well, we do need offensive lineman, but I looked at the position of need like the bigger problems like receiver, running back, defensive ends. I looked at linebackers and shit like that and corners. I haven't really looked at the offensive lineman yet. I'm probably gonna do that soon since I'm locked down in the crib now. Well, yeah. I even seen defensive tackles. I just haven't seen offensive linemen. But Lions don't have no speed, man. If I'm the Lions though, I'm gonna sign Kenny Galladay this offseason. Give him this start his new contract. And no, that's not a call because of that shit. That was legitimately because some spit came down my damn throat when I was talking. But you said you like DeAndre Swift. Hell yeah, best running back in this class. I mean, in my opinion, the guy can do everything. You can, if you want him to put him in a slot as a receiver, he can do that. If you want to dunk the ball off in the screen, he can do that. Only thing that's a slight question with him is being a blocker, but that's not what I'm. I mean, yeah, that's not what I'm really bringing him in for. The guy is just good. Like he got enough speed to get by. He's fast. He's faster than carry on, I should say at least. He got some power to him. Like he got good vision. Like he can even kick return for you if you want him to. He could be a kick returner. I seen him do that too. But yeah, he's probably the best running back in his draft. DeAndre Swift. If he go to the Lions, he could be a beast. You got him and carry on and Bo Scarborough just raising hell. Because I don't, even though I don't trust on Johnson because he haven't completed a season yet. I don't trust him as my starting running back. I like on. He's a good player, talented as hell, can do everything you ask him to do. Just can't stay healthy. Period. You said and Solomon Kinley. I think the government is on some secret type shit with this corona. I've been said that shit. I said that shit a month ago. I said the government been on some bullshit. I said it's an inside job. I've been said that shit. It's to put you in fear and to distract you from the real shit that's going on right now. That's all it is. Have you noticed Quinn is a terrible drafting in the first? Oh, I know. Quinn Quinn is terrible drafting in the first round. Taylor Decker, not a pro bowler. I mean, he he okay, I guess, but honestly, he more on the trash side to me. He he more on the trash side to me because I see him get raped. I see him get raped by Everson Griffin, even though it was more than just him. I seen Khalil Mack literally put him on his ass, like on his back, bro. All he did was just this, a slight push, and he felt like a domino. I'm like, really? He pushed his ass. He just like he was drunk or something. Like he had too many bottles of liquor, and they slightly pushed him. He fell onto the couch or something, and then Stafford got murdered. Or or another time when Everson Griffin destroyed him, or when Demarcus Lawrence killed his ass, like absolutely spin move got because he ain't react fast enough, and Stafford got pounded. So yeah, he more on the trash side. 2017, Jared Davis. I wanted to have hope in him, but I'm done. I'm done giving him chances. He trash. First year, I mean, he wasn't healthy all the way. I'm like, all right. And then second year, okay, you going to a new system. All right, you know what I'm saying? New system, you learning new shit. Okay, all right. But he still should have made some plays. You know what I'm saying? He still should have made some plays. You know, but he just way too inconsistent. Y'all like some J.K. Dobbins on Jonathan Taylor. I wouldn't mind getting either one of them, to be honest with you. Neither one of them, I wouldn't care. More so Jonathan Taylor because he got that breakaway speed. But if Dobbins here, Dobbins not the fastest running back in the world. He's elusive and he could truck your ass. So he kind of like Ray Rice a little bit, even though Ray Rice was faster than him. But you know what I'm saying. What if the Lions did get a what if the Lions do some off the wall shit like they did in 2018 and get an offensive lineman like they did with Frank Radnoff on at the third pick? What would you say, or what would you react like? Because I'll kill Bachman, but what would you react like? Even though the best first round pick Quinn had was Frank Ragnow by far, it's not even close. Jared Davis sucked ass. Like I already told you why. Frank Ragnow is good. 2019, who we drafting? Oh, TJ Hawkinson. The jury's still out for him, but he played okay. He played okay for a rookie. Just didn't stay healthy. That's what the problem was. He didn't stay healthy. What's up, though? Snippet Media. He said Jonathan Taylor's that nigga. Bye-bye, carry on. Carry on 3 games in. Oh, my kneecap is broke. I can't play. Oh, my ankle hurt. I can't play for 8 games. This dude missed. How many games Carry on missed in 2 seasons? I think he missed like 15 games or something like that. 15, 16 games? Something like that. I can't remember exactly the number, but he missed a lot of games in his first 2 seasons. I'm not about to put my cards on his head before you again as my number 1 running back. Not going to happen. I need some water. I'm all dry as hell. All this damn talking. Oh, somebody in here. What up, though?
Hey, what's up, man? Bees, how you doing, homie?
All right. It's been a minute since I talked to you on this screen.
Yeah, man, it's been a while, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's staying home and shit. You know, everybody on this thing now.
Yeah. I don't like being at home. I don't like just sitting in the house, just bored out of my mind. No. No.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it, man. You know, it's like all niggas doing now is talking draft now.
Hell yeah.
Like that's all niggas doing is talking draft now, homie.
What else can you do? It ain't nothing else to do. They said the number one activity
No,
in the
if it
world
was
going on is
me,
watching TV.
yeah. No,
If it was you,
if
what?
it was me, you know what I'm saying? If I was running the draft and we stayed there at 3, I'm taking Simmons.
That's fair.
I say, like, you know what I'm saying? We need that
Simmons,
linebacker for real, for real.
Simmons is a high risk, high reward type of player.
I mean, that's true. I mean, he did play terrible in the title game. I'm thinking about his flexibility. I was like, that's what we need the most. Got two possible positions over one. That's why I was.
With Simmons, I would use him in some roles as a pass rusher, just with that speed, just end up just if especially you get free releases, just absolutely obliterating somebody's quarterback. You said Jonathan Taylor or
You
J.K.
ain't
Dobbins need
lying
to come
about
to
that.
Detroit. Hell no. I want him to just obliterate Aaron Rodgers or somebody like that. Or whoever the hell playing for the Bears. No, murder all the NFC North quarterbacks. Fuck it. Even Kirk Cousins get killed. Fuck it.
Yeah,
And the
don't
Vikings,
forget
I think the Vikings gonna take a step
Dalvin
back.
Cook rough his fucking knees up again.
Who you telling?
That mother got to go down.
I honestly think the Vikings gonna take a step. I honestly think they're gonna take a step back this year.
Yeah, they lost all them damn corners and D linemen and shit.
You said how did Rashawn Mathis look with the Lions back in the day? He was straight. He was all right with the Lions. He was all right. I mean, he was just too old.
That he was decent. Yeah, that's the problem.
I just wish we got him when he was a little younger, but it's cool. It is a gaping hole, which be angry enters. Shoot. Even though Jared Davis sucked, but can you just imagine him and Simmons having free releases on the quarterback? They had no time to throw the ball. Even though Matt Patricia only rushed. Who is this in there? Bob Quinn only rushed like 2 people at a time, and dropped back 10 people.
Yo,
What up, though?
what up, man?
Shit, just talking about the draft and quarantine and all that other shit.
Oh yeah, they canceled it now because of the virus. Sorry, I have to say, brother.
They ain't canceled the draft.
They didn't.
No.
I ain't. I've been watching before. There's a lot of people drafting into different players and teams too.
Oh, he said Chicago got Nick Foles. Man, Nick Foles about to get mangled.
Yeah. Let's not forget Deshaun Jackson too. Got traded. He gonna get traded to somewhere.
The Bears, though, they killed us. They didn't kill us, but they beat us by 7. I think they beat us by how many points last year? Like 7 points total or something like that.
Dang.
In 2 games.
Yep, in 2 games. Oh yeah, I was typing in the chat room. I was asking, what's your thoughts on this new demonic hip hop stuff? I was asking you.
Oh, it ain't really demonic. It's that singing bullshit. Like everybody try to be a singer and it sound awful.
Oh.
I feel sorry for you, ass motherfucker. Bitch, are you a singer or a rapper, motherfucker? Up here, everybody want to be Drake.
Hey, remember China Rogers? She died from accidentally from drug overdose. Remember her?
You said remember who?
China Rogers, she died from a drug overdose. It was an accident.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, she's a female one.
Hmm.
I'm like, have y'all learned from Juice World dying from drugs? And you got rappers promoting drugs.
Like Future.
Yeah, I'm like, I had to cancel dude because all they talk about is drugs, violence, sex, and gangbang. That's all they
I mean,
talk
that's
about.
all. That
I
always been
know.
about a part of rap, but it's back then they used to talk about selling and not taking the shit. That's the difference.
Yeah, I know what I know who fucked it up. Soldier Boy and them fucked it all up in 2007.
Let me answer these questions. Thank God for Brian Quentin Nelson. Kirk Cousins is the meaning of average quarterback. Yeah, he had a good season though. Ain't nobody in this year draft top caliber. Hmm. I think they're doing the draft with no audience. Yeah, they doing that shit from home. Hmm. I wonder what Dante and J Mar are doing. I ain't talked to Dante today, but I don't know what J Mo doing. There is no Giants. Stafford, Alpha Kamara on the same team would be dope. We thought that we would have got that with Carry On. I mean, Carry On career ain't over, but he's still young as hell. He's still a really young quarterback. I mean, running back. But how old is Carry On Johnson? 21, 22? Like he's still really young, so he still got a long way to go. It just I ain't gonna say a long way to go, but he got enough time. Because usually a prime for running backs would be about 5 to 6 years on average. You didn't hear what I said? I said Rashad Mathis was decent with the Lions. He was straight. He was all right. I just said I wish we got him younger. At first, I wanted Devontae Freeman, but I was like, nah, we need to go in a younger direction. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I know this ain't a possibility because he already got signed. But if the Lions was able to somehow got Kareem Hunt, it won't be no need to draft a running back. He could have been our Marshall Falk. You know how Marshall Falk was with the Colts for a couple years, and then Edgerrin James entered the picture, and then he got traded to the Rams, and the rest was history. Same deal here. He could have got traded to the he could have signed with the Lions or something like that, and he could have been a great player because he was rushing over 1,000 yards with the Chiefs. It's not that he can't play no more. So I can see. No, I don't want to get Freeman because we tried that old beat up ass running back shit the last 2 years. Like we tried that CJ Anderson. They cut him after the first game, bro. First game. They cut his ass after the first game. What, or is the second game? No, it's the first game. They cut him after the first game. We thought he was gonna be in here and get like at least a good 600-700 yards rushing. Go along with Carry On get about 1,200 rushing himself or something like that, and there was gonna be a 1-2 punch. That's what I thought, but nope. And then we got LeGarrette Blount, who was fucking horrible. Even though the O-line got something to do with that, but he was just slow and clunky. And this guy tried to be a looser running back. Like, bro, you not that kind of running back. run through their ass. You're not about to be out here juking people. You're not juking people, man. You too slow for that. Too slow and too big for that. Well, I ain't gonna say too big. You just too slow for that. You said Saquon was available this year. Would you take him at 3? Would not, even though he's a star running back. Saquon, maybe. I know these drafting running backs ain't good, drafting them high, because a couple years later you're gonna need to sign to a big contract, and running backs get beat up a lot. But if he like Barry Sanders special, then yeah, I'll take him at 3. Or Billy Sims before he got fucked up. A lot of people forgot the Lions could have won a playoff game in the 80s too. They almost beat that 49ers team in the 80s. that dynasty 49ers team, they almost beat them in that one playoff game, but Eddie Murray fucking choked that bitch. He choked the game away by missing the damn field goal because the Lions was gonna win that shit if he made it. But yeah, back to what you were saying. It's a rumor the Saints want to trade Kamara. Should Lions trade back and draft for it? What? How we gonna trade? How we gonna draft Alvin Kamara? You mean trade for Alvin Kamara? If we get Alvin Kamara right now, we probably gonna have to give up quite a bit. So yeah. Is Romans the same one, but he will help carry on stay healthy for a year. Read that. But man, I'll send you my mock draft in the Twitter DM. Okay. I can see the Lions passing up on all the running backs in this class and getting some old busted up ass running back. And then he fails, and then Bachman release him early, and then he looked like a failure again. Instead of doing the right thing and getting your running back, because you know you need him. Todd Johnson is not the answer. He's okay, even though I like his I like his teammate too, his former teammate. I think MacArthur, I believe. I can't think of the name on the top of my head, but I know he fast as hell, and he's much better than Ty Johnson, and he came from the same school. Much better, much better player. You said the Lions way, exactly. It is the Lions way, man. They gonna wait. All these special ass players, special running backs and shit, gonna draft none of them motherfuckers, and then come out here and try to get a busted up ass running back from another team, or they gonna sign somebody off the couch that we barely even heard of before and expect them to be a star, and then come out and fail. Like we picked up Trey Carson. Like the fuck. You said Zach Moss in the 4th. I doubt he make it to the 4th round. I'm gonna be honest with you. I doubt it. But then again, it's not impossible because remember, Samaje Perine ran the 6th round, and he haven't done shit in the NFL. Right. The Panthers, that's another team that will not be. I would not be surprised if they trade up in the draft and get a quarterback. I know they got Bridgewater and shit, but still, like Bridgewater haven't really started a whole 16-game season in years. And yeah, you look good with the Saints. That's the Saints system. McFarland, yeah, McFarland is a beast, dog. He's a beast. Like you seen what he did to Ohio State? Ohio State. You see what he did to them? he did them in greasy. He did Ohio State greasy and rushed over 100 yards. He did them in bold as fuck. And they supposed to have Chase Young and Okuda and all these and Nick Bosa and all these other motherfuckers. Did them in greasy as fuck. Ran all over their ass. They couldn't catch them. They couldn't do shit. Even though Maryland still lost the game. This dude was running all over them. And that dude fast as hell. He get in the open field, you are screwed. It's over with. You're not going to catch him. I think he's another running back. I think he's going to come out of nowhere and start killing people. I don't want Derrick Brown. I don't want Derrick Brown as my first pick. Especially Simmons and Okuda there. I don't. Do I think Young is on Bosa Boys level? I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know. He's more athletic than they are, but I don't know if he's on their level. Oh yeah, the XFL. Yeah, the XFL. They over it. They over with. Do you think Young is? I read that. What else I was about to say? I ain't gonna be on it too much longer, but Hitman tried to get back in here. He on mute though.
Yeah, that's the thing though, man. It's like Quinn cannot screw this motherfucker up, man. He screw this motherfucker up, I'm gonna be snapping.
Right. If he get an offensive lineman the first pick, I'm killing him. If he get a tight end as the first pick, I'm going to blow up the whole Lions organization.
Not do no motherfucking tight end, man. We got Hawkinson, but I let it slide.
Oh man!
I mean, because my man Ed Oliver was the very next pick and shit from the Bills, and I'm like, man, Oliver would have fit in well with the D line we had last year, or at least he would have had some play in the rotation.
But I could see, you know what's funny? I really could see the Lions trading back and getting Derrick Brown because there's no Ashawn Robinson, there's no Snacks no more. They lost some of their D tackles, so I could definitely see them doing that. But I just don't know, man. I don't agree with that.
I mean, but to pass up on Simmons and Okuda and go do some bullshit like that, I mean, that's a reason for me to snap.
Do you listen to Fruit Loop Valenti and what he said, like, don't get Okuda at 3, even though I kind of agree with that. Don't get him at 3. Now, if he was there at 5, 6, yeah, get him.
If Simmons is at 3, I'm taking him at 3. But as far as Okuda at 5 or 6, I mean, but the thing with me is I want an extra first or a second out the deal. I'm not just going from 3 to 5.
Exactly. I want to know the first, or you give me an extra second, something. You got to give me something in that deal. I need an extra second round pick. I think the Lions should at least get an extra second round pick. Get 2 second rounders, 2 third rounders, and a first round pick, that would be great. The draft position. You
I'm
get a lot
like,
of
shit.
value out of that.
I'm like, shit, if I'm going to give up number 3, they better do something like that. They better offer something like that because going from 3 to 5, that shit ain't good enough. Not for me.
Hell no. I can see the Chargers trading up. I can see the Panthers doing it. I can even see the Giants doing it.
Yeah, I see why the Giants may do it. They may want Simmons if we pass on them. That's the only reason the Giants want them because they need a linebacker too. That's what they be saying, you know, and they live streams and shit.
We need that linebacker, bro.
Yeah, we do,
or
man. Because Jared Davis, he ain't cutting it, man. Not to me.
No, he get cooked too much in coverage. Missed tackles. He whiffed on tackles a lot. I mean, can he hit hard? Yeah, but no. I need more than that. They need to use him as a specialized linebacker.
I mean, like shit. The thing that make anybody a great linebacker is if they tackle. This motherfucker don't know how to tackle. He just want to hit hard.
Jelani Tavai, I like him, but
I mean, I'm not gonna say that he's a Pro Bowler in the future, but Tavai, to me, he outplayed Jared Davis. To me, I don't even understand why Jared Davis is here. Honestly.
And then we signed 1,000 linebackers this offseason. We got
that cat from the Chiefs, man. I don't know. I mean, he played okay, you know, with the Chiefs and everything. I haven't seen him too much in the rotations or whatnot, but you know, the fact that he got a flyer deal, I'm not too mad with that.
I remember a couple years ago, the Lions were supposed to get Reggie Ragland in the draft. What draft was that? 2016 or 17?
Yeah.
We were supposed to get him, and we didn't. I mean, he okay, but I wouldn't use him as my primary starting linebacker. Not in the middle. He's not the most athletic guy.
I mean, I think he was a replacement for my man Kennard, but that's about it. I think that's the reason why they got him.
They got him and Jamie Collins. Collins was more of a Kennard replacement because as soon as we got rid of Kennard, we signed back. Damn, I would drop Jamie Collins.
I mean, Collins could still play, you know. I mean, it just he just got to get used to the different, a little slight adjustments. But I that's a good pickup for now. You know.
Watch Matt Patricia. Watch Matt Patricia sign like. Watch him rush like 3 or 4 people.
See, the thing with me is like, I don't know what the hell Quinn is trying to plan or whatever. But if we trade down and get some bullshit type, he bet not miss in this draft. I am dead ass, man. He missed on this pick and get some damn offensive tackle that we haven't heard of. I'm fucking snapping, man, beast.
Oh, me too. I can see him doing that type of shit or get Derrick Brown. I really see it. I see it, bro. Trostle, you said Davis is an outside linebacker, not a middle linebacker. Clearly not.
Like, yeah, man, like that's some real shit. Like, he better, like, he got to nail this motherfucker, man. I'm honestly, man, I'm tired. I'm frustrated at him. It's like, damn, dude, you nigga had 5 years to build this bitch. Build it right, man.
I went on the Quinn rant and I said he only went to 1 playoffs in this whole stint, and I was with Mark Mayhew's team. For real. And Caldwell's team. That wasn't even his team. He ain't been to the playoffs as a 100% field-in GM and his whole team here. I don't even count 2016 playoffs because of that. So, You said Deshaun Hand is going to go crazy this year. I hope so, because all that talent, he like Carryon, got a lot of talent, but can't stay healthy. I can see the Raptors trading up. Oh, the Raiders. If the Raiders trade up with the Lions better get a lot of picks, man. But you're going to be missing out on all the top players that we going to need. You're going to miss out on Okuda. You're going to miss out on Simmons. You're going to miss out on Chase Young, possibly Tua. You know what I'm saying? You're missing out on all them players. I don't know. And we might end up getting a receiver or something. What else y'all got to say? Or y'all ain't got nothing to say? You said the only team I see trading up is Jacksonville and Miami. Possible. I can see Jacksonville trading up because they went from being in the AFC Championship game to being back right where they started, from the slums. Now they need a quarterback, and they need corner. They need two corners now, and their defense is just actually, and they need a couple of defensive linemen because everybody leaving the Jaguars. Everybody leaving the Jaguars. I really thought the Jaguars were gonna win the Super Bowl, or at least get to it. So Monty Warrior gonna be starting that too, possibly. Jared Davis, he a blitzer, but he ain't a good one. He sure as hell whiff on the quarterback a lot. When he have a clean shot at the quarterback, he'll just whiff like whoop, move slightly over, and he'll just completely miss. You said we got cheated in the AFC title game. I agree. Y'all did get cheated. They always cheating for the Patriots. You know, this year I think the Patriots are gonna take a slight step back without Tom Brady. But then again, Bill Belichick, he'll mastermind. He'll figure some shit out. The Patriots ain't gonna trade up. Will some crazy shit happen like this though? Everybody passed up on Tua Tagovailoa, and the Patriots he there for the Patriots, and the Patriots pick him up. Then what y'all gonna say? We got cheated in that title game. 9 is the furthest I will move back. The furthest I'm moving back is 7. That's it. And I don't even want to move back that far. I'd rather just stay at 3. But if you get an extra first or extra second out of it, or even an extra third, I'll do it. You get 3 third-round picks or 2 seconds. It'll be interesting to see what Brady does in a different system, though. Tom Brady, I think he's gonna be straight because he got Bruce Arians. It's not like he went to some bum ass offensive coach and some bum ass coach in general. You know what I'm saying? He went to one of the best offensive minds in the entire NFL, in Bruce Arians, because he's a great offensive mind. So I think Tom Brady gonna be straight. Problem is, I don't think he's gonna be able to stretch the field like he once did back in the day. He ain't gonna be able to throw bombs down the field like he was when he was playing with Randy Moss and and what's his face? I can't even think of his name, but it's Leonard. I can't think of his name on top of my head. I think Brandon Lloyd, but yeah. You said New England might get Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love gonna get drafted kind of high. I can see the Chargers getting him. Okay. I ain't gonna be long either because I'm about to get off here too. I've been talking for an hour and almost down 2 hours. Shoot. The Aries is on straight bullshit. This straight, but still, yeah. The Bucks, man, and they had a better quarterback last year. Even though Jameis Winston got over 30 touchdowns, 34. I think he got 33 or 34 touchdowns, but he had 30 interceptions. He trash. Tom Brady ain't gonna turn the ball over like that, but he can't stretch the field like Jameis Winston either. Not at this point of his career. Well, I'm about to get off here. My mouth getting dry. Talking. I ain't had water in hours. I ain't had nothing to drink in hours. And I'm getting hungry. So I'm about to get off of here. I'll probably make a video tomorrow. I don't know, talking about something. But I'm about to be out of here. I'm gone. Peace.